happy Sunday. So I'm recording this a little bit later than I anticipated, only because I've been pretty busy today preparing for the new year, calendar new year. But I definitely wanted to come and record this because I don't know if I'll have time tomorrow to catch up. And I kind of have a schedule, y'all. I'm a Virgo. And I have a schedule as to how I want to kind of do this. So I just wanted to come and talk to you guys about this 2025 year that we're going into, also known as the number 9 year, when we look at it from a numerology perspective. And the reason why I like to kind of look at the year from the numerology perspective is because it helps guide me as far as to have an understanding of some of the themes that may occur, some of the things that may be prominent in that year. Just like 2024, the year of the eight had a very prominent theme of karma, right? And what's important to know is that when we're talking about the theme of the year, yes, these themes will play out in your life, but they will more so play out on a collective stage. Your personal number, your personal year is what's important to know when it comes to things that are more directly impacting your year. But again, I like to know what the overall theme will be for the year. So that's why I'm kind of diving into this idea of what this number 9 year will hold on a collective scale. So I'm just going to get right into it because, like I said, I'm doing this a whole lot later than I anticipated, and I kind of want to get it up before it gets too late. So jumping right into the number 9, and in this video, I'm really just going to talk about just the overall, some overall corresponding things that are connected to the number 9 that we're probably all familiar with in one capacity or another, but it's important to kind of mention because it kind of gives us an idea of what some of those themes will be as we kind of dive more into the conversation about this number 9 year. So the first thing is that the number 9, I'm sorry if I got really loud just now. The number 9 is a masculine number, and that is really important. I like knowing the energy of a number because it can tell us a lot about, the vibration that it will hold. And knowing that the number 9 is a masculine number tells us a lot about how we should probably approach some of the themes that play out in this year. So definitely want to keep that in mind. And then just some really simplistic things about the number 9. It is the highest single digit number in the decimal system. And that may seem like something really irrelevant, but that is, to me, when I'm listening, when I hear that with spiritual ears, it's the highest single digit number. That lets me know that there's a culmination of energy right there. That's a point. That's like a pain point, right? Where there's like a possible culmination of energy from the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, the 7, the 8. And now here we are, boom, the 9, things are going to change, right? So there's this culmination of energy. And that is important. I think, especially knowing that spiritually, the number 9 is actually associated with completion. It's associated with like this finality, things being complete, done, but also it's associated with enlightenment and divine wisdom. So keep that in mind because that tells us a lot about, again, our approach to the energy. Another thing that I kind of wanted to touch on was very important. And these will all make more sense as we kind of get more into it, but these are just kind of things that are associated to the number 9, right? Okay. Also, the number 9 is in astrology associated to Mars. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry, my phone died and I had to kind of move my spot, but it's okay. Now we got some nice little background music and I'm almost done. I was saying that in numerology, the number 9 is associated to spiritual growth, selflessness, and humanitarianism. And that to me is really very, very important to kind of give us an idea of how we should kind of position ourselves or posture ourselves to move through 2025. Spiritual growth, selflessness, and humanitarianism. Also, astrologically speaking, the number 9 is connected to the planet Mars. Also, a very, very important piece of the puzzle is the planet Mars. And we'll get into that a little bit more. But also in the tarot, the number 9 or the ninth card is the Hermit. And when you think about the Hermit, it's associated to the Virgo. That, and you think about Mars, those are two very different energies. But they do, in this case, I feel like there's a lot of correlation to how they are corresponding, how they work correspondingly, those two energies, in this 9 year. And those are some of the things that we'll be unpacking a little bit more as the week and weeks progress. So I'm gonna close it out right there for the evening. And tomorrow, I think what I'd like to talk about tomorrow is, oh, the music is a little loud, I'm sorry. What I'd like to talk about tomorrow is this masculine association to the number nine, and kind of break down what does masculine energy even mean? Like, what is that telling us about the number 9 year that we're about to go into? The fact that it's associated to a masculine number, like, what does that tell us? So yeah, and let me just say this, guys. Whenever I do videos like this, it's because I'm learning myself. You know, I'm a Virgo, which means that I'm very service oriented, and for me, I love to learn, but I also love to share when I learn because I'm so excited about what I'm learning that it's like, oh, I want to share. But so this is also me kind of diving into the number 9 year for myself. But I feel like if if you're in a position of not knowing and wanting to know, that's what the sharing is for, you know, so that we can all be enlightened and so that we can all be, you know, in a position of like awareness. But I did want to find out before I go from you guys, do y'all want to know the corresponding herbs or the corresponding crystals that would work really well in a number 9 year? Or do you want to know both? I'm going to see if I can put a little poll up in here and y'all let me know. Okay? All right. Bye for now. I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening with your loved ones, your family. I'm about to close my evening out and just wanted to come on here and get this video done. And I just want you guys to know that I will be posting consistently in my stories regarding the number 9. I don't know if this conversation is going to be a couple weeks or a couple months, because I feel like this is a conversation, an ongoing conversation that I'd like to have, you know, going into this new energy. But we'll see, right? All right. Bye, y'all.